Alright, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies. We're having a relaxed kind of read today because I am a little tired. But I did want to film something for today. Now, I'm not quite sure what's going on with our overview energies right now. I think what we're dealing with here is two people. But I kind of don't know what they're doing, except we have this one person here, they're in the Chariot, right? The Chariot. And then we have this other person here, they're in the Knight of Pentacles. I'm thinking this is two people because we have the Two of Wands present. And what this almost feels like is like slow and steady wins the race, or the tortoise and the hare. But like this cat here that's at the Two of Wands, I don't know that this is a, this isn't a third person. This is almost like God or the forces or whatever, kind of looking at this sort of age-old, like the tortoise and the hare. So we have this one person who thinks that they're going to win the race, going very fast. They're going to beat out, like our Chariot's going to beat our Knight of Pentacles, right? But then usually what ends up happening is that the person who's in the Chariot, the hare, tends to get, you know, full of themselves, pride. Pride goeth before the fall. And so they see the finish line, right? They see the goal, and they are well ahead, very, very ahead. And so they decide to take a nap under a tree. They fall asleep. And as they are sleeping, the tortoise catches up with them, and the tortoise ends up crossing the finish line because the hare has just, like, you know, pridefully sat around and couldn't catch up, like they were groggy, whatever, and the tortoise wins the race. What it looks like in the read right now is that our tortoise, our Knight of Pentacles, is ahead, and our hare is trying to catch up, and here's this finish line. Here's the goal, and it's sort of like, and you can even see on this Chariot that, I don't know, let me see if I can hold this cat up right here. You can see they have a star over their head, and it even looks like they're wearing like a little crown. And even their Chariot, right, because they're riding an insect here, it looks really big and bad, right? And then we have our little Knight of Pentacles here, they're just on an industrious ant. And that's giving like the ant and the grasshopper, or the grasshopper and the ant, which is a similar type of story, in that the ants worked really hard, were very well prepared, right? Like with this strawberry, our Knight of Pentacles has a strawberry, our Chariot does not have a strawberry, though they have a crown. The ants worked long and hard to prepare, I guess, for like winter, and the grasshopper was lazy. And so when winter came, the grasshopper was kind of like in the shits, right? But I believe the way the story goes, the ants do take the grasshopper in and share their abundance, like with the grasshopper. But it's sort of a similar type of tale, that the person in general who is industrious, practical, hardworking, consistent, and reliable, though they are not as flashy as the hare or the grasshopper, they are the one who will win, like in the end, like long term. It's almost nice guys finish last, right? So I think that's the vibe of what we have going on here. I don't know if we're about to reach the finish line, but it seems like whoever is in the hare or the grasshopper position, they are trying to catch up with our tortoise at the moment. And then we have this finish line here. This Two of Wands is giving finish line right now. So let's go ahead and see, because I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm totally wrong, right? I wouldn't be the first time. All right, our Chariot, the 10 of Swords. Oh my gosh. You know what this is like? This is like in Mario Kart, like someone throwing like a banana peel and all kinds of, like, whoever is in the Chariot is like, fuck whoever this Knight of Pentacles is. They're trying to throw the shells, they're trying to throw the banana peels, and it's like they're, I don't know, like maybe they'll hit this person, I'm not sure, but whoever's in the Chariot, they're out to sabotage whoever that Knight of Pentacles is. Or they feel like that they have been sabotaged, or like something that they have done has like sabotaged their own self. But if that's the case, it would have been because they were trying to do something to that Knight of Pentacles energy. The Four of Swords. I don't know, that could be like, I want to take them out. Like I want to put them in the grave. It's a little bit hyperbolic, but I mean, that would be what the Ten of Swords is trying to do. I want to put that person in the grave, or it's just establishing that our Knight of Pentacles person would be at some sort of peace, while this Chariot person is like Ten of Swords. They're totally like laid the hell out. So this Two of Wands, Eight of Cups. So that's somebody headed toward, like, I know the Eight of Cups is like a walking away energy, but in the context of the story, I feel like it's like someone nearing a finish line, because the Eight of Cups is walking to the Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment. So, I mean, it makes sense. So let me push this all up, and then we'll go around again. If you can hear Phoebes in the background, she's complaining just because, like, I don't know why. Probably she wants me to go visit her because she's already had a ton of food. She probably still has food in her bowl. All right, this is a lot, but we're going to take it. Yeah, this person, who's ever in the Chariot, it's like they fell on their own sword. I don't know if you can see this, but like this Knight of Swords has like cut off their own arm accidentally. So this, like, somebody here, they created a pit for someone else they fell into, right? Because now we got the Five of Pentacles. So this person cut off their own arm by accident. They're in the pit. And I would guess with this High Priestess thing, this is something either that like nobody knows but this person, or while they are in this pit, they're kind of either self-reflecting about how they can still like be the victor, or they are self-reflecting about like where they went wrong, in that maybe they would change the way that they're operating in the future. Like if this is like a healthy self-reflection, right? And not just sort of, I got to plot and figure out in the next cycle, like how to take this person out. Like, let's go charitable until like we get more clarifiers on like what this person is up to. All right, yeah, our Knight of Pentacles here, Four of Swords, Four of Wands, they're good. This person is likely going to be the one to cross this proverbial finish line. I don't think there's, obviously, the race is just a metaphor for how you are living life. Like what sort of returns are coming back to you based on your karma or dharma. And in general, for the most stable sort of life, like living a good life, it is that less flashy stuff that's going to tend to return the best sort of results. The flashier stuff can attract lots of attention, and strategically that can be good for you depending on the type of like field that you're in. So if you're in a creative field, or if you're a celebrity or something like that, yeah, like being flashier, that's like part of being a creative person or a performer. But when we're just talking about like a regular life, right, that flashy stuff is actually going to be like way more of a detriment for the most part, unless you're using it like very strategically. So this Two of Wands, Eight of Cups. The Two of Pentacles. See, I'm wondering, you know, I might be being too charitable right here. I'm not sure. But I kind of want to go for the mega happy ending, where it's sort of like, I don't know if these two, if they, like, because this person, who's ever in this Knight of, I don't know if you can see this person's expression, but they're just like, la la la, they're just going on doing whatever it is that they're doing with their little strawberry and their little ant. I promise you, I don't think that they even know this is going on. And I'm wondering, right, if we're taking this in like mega happy timeline, mega happy ending for everybody, will these rivals actually cross the finish line together with this Four of Wands, Two of Pentacles? Will these rivals become collaborators? Will this person in the Chariot have like actually learned a valuable lesson and operate differently than they have in the past? This also could be a, we don't know yet who is going to cross that finish line, but it seems like no matter who does, this Knight of Pentacles is going to be like happy anyway. It almost seems like they're just kind of like happy to be here. Like they're happy with a participation trophy. Okay, like it's almost like they're not even operating within the concept of a race. So if they even won the race, I think that person would be surprised. It's sort of like, I'm happy to be in the race. And if I even like got an honorable mention, I'd be so excited. Like that's kind of the energy that it seems like this second person is in. And I'm going to pull one more Page of Pentacles. Well, it seems like there's going to be like one main winner here between the two. There's going to be one main winner, and like I see this 10 of Wands here, 9 of Pentacles. It's probably going to be the person who's worked the hardest and the most consistently, I would guess. Though I don't know, because you know, that's a fable, that's a myth, and yes, in general, it can be good life advice, but the world at large doesn't necessarily work that way, like, right? Like, we can look, like, in America especially, at, like, examples of very, very successful people, you know, aren't the best people. They maybe don't have these qualities that I'm talking about with the Knight of Pentacles, right? And, you know, they do become very successful, and, like, the more hardworking, quieter people are maybe always in the background, so I don't know. But sometimes these things can work out. So you know what? I'm just going to kind of go right up here and just look at maybe this High Priestess, what this Chariot person is self-reflecting on. And then if I want to look as to why that person was sort of in more 10 of Swords with our little Knight here, I'll look at it. But I'm more interested right now on what that High Priestess means. All right, our High Priestess, the 8 of Cups. So walking away from something. 8 of Wands, attacking. 5 of Wands. This person is walking away from whatever that 10 of Swords energy is. I'm going to get one more on this 8 of Cups. However they were attempting to attack this person, it's likely going to stop. 5 of Pentacles, yes, because it's put this person, like I'm telling you, they fell into their own pit. Whatever this person tried to do to this other person, it only affected them negatively. This other person over here is at peace and is happy. Maybe already crossed the finish line, like I don't know, but these are two people together, but you can see these cats are wearing laurels. So they're the winner. Despite maybe not coming like first in the race, they're still the winner because of how it's like the weirdest sort of like, it's because how they played the game, the sportsmanship. What was more important was how this person played the game than if they won or not, because it says way more about a person, how they win or how they lose sometimes, and not so much the winning or the losing. So let me get what this 4 of Wands is. The Tower, the Hierophant, and the 10 of Wands. There is something about like, there's like something about God protecting this person from whatever this was, or at least the worst of it. Because I almost feel like it's not that this 10 of Wands doesn't like represent hard work, but this is almost like this Tower came, God stepped in and like caught all of the shit. Phoebe. So it wouldn't do anything to this person. That's what that seems like. This doesn't seem like anything that this person did. It's just sort of like, nope, that can't happen. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go around one more time on that. This Tower, I'm telling you, it's like God sees everything. God was looking down at these two people, whoever they are, and they just went, no, sorry. God was looking down at these two people. Here they are, these two people, 2 of Cups. And the 2 of Cups, like, I don't know, this person might have been a friend of this person. They might have been like a lover. something, an associate, I'm not sure. All right, this Hierophant, the moon, that's like forces. That's like unknown, like, so this person in the Chariot, okay? If they would have been observing the results of their actions towards this person, it would be completely mysterious as to why this has turned out this way. Like, it would be mystifying to this person. Like, but that's very like a moon Hierophant, an unknown, extremely powerful force. So it might not necessarily be God, right? But it's a very, very powerful, unseen benefactor. And I'm not talking about a real person. I'm talking about like a guide, an angel, a patron, something. But it's like something from another world is with whoever this other person is. And that thing went absolutely not. Absolutely not. And they just pushed it, like, so if this person was trying to, like, a tower, like, let's say it was a Jenga tower. This person, the Chariot person, tried to push it over onto this Knight of Pentacles person, and this force just went, no, and as a matter of fact, let me just shove that back over onto your side. That's what happened. They caught the tower and then shoved it back at that person. Wheel of Fortune on that 10. This is all like, this, I'm telling you, this Knight of Pentacles person has no idea what's been going on. None. But they have been completely protected and like just like in the dark this entire time. Just like living their life while weird stuff has been happening in the background. So now I'm going to look at this Page of Pentacles, because that's the finish line. Okay, all of these. The Queen of Wands, so our lucky winner. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Swords. These are rivals, and you can even see like the Queen of Wands is happy, and then the Queen of Swords is like, Misha, please don't push over the thingy. I would appreciate it. Can you sit down, my boy? He's behind the camera. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. So here are two people, and I'm guessing the Queen of Wands won, because, I mean, they look happy. The Devil on the Queen of Swords' side. And the Ace of Pentacles, I don't know. Well, who got it? Like, I don't even know what that Ace of Pentacles is. I don't know, maybe our, but like I'm telling you, even if our rival here actually has that Ace of Pentacles, even if they have first place, it's like this person isn't happy. It's the Queen of Wands, this person over here, that's actually happy. So I don't know that it really matters so much, but that's ambiguous. Whoa. No, our, the Knight of Pentacles won. And I'm going to tell you why they won. If you can see here, our Knight of Pentacles is carrying this little strawberry, right? When I'm clarifying this Ace of Pentacles right here, I got our Queen of Pentacles, strawberry, and also, I mean, Ace of Pentacles, strawberry on the head, okay? So, our Queen of Pentacles, our Knight of Pentacles person, they have won. They are the ones who are in the sun. And also the Lovers, and see, this is what I'm confused about. I'm confused about, because the Lovers, the Two of Cups came out, and this Four of Wands as well, and it, like, I'm just like, were these people, like, who are these people to each other? Was there, like, a romantic rival that people didn't know that they were competing for, and this Queen of Pentacles? Or it could be just, like, a life thing, right? So, like, let's say, and I'm going to pull cards, but let me give you a scenario, right? If our Chariot person and our Knight of Pentacles person used to be together, they used to be romantic partners, and for whatever reason, they broke up. Our Chariot person would have been the one in the breakup to maybe come out in the more advantageous position, right? They're like, even after this breakup, like, I'm the one who's like moving ahead in life. That little Knight of Pentacles person is not going to beat me. Like, I'm the one who's going to be living big and bad and whatever. And our little Knight of Pentacles person just kind of like went on, and this is sort of like our Chariot person, despite being in the advantageous position, ends up in the Five of Pentacles with like nothing and no one. And our little Knight of Pentacles that got kind of the shit end of the stick on the breakup, right? They're the ones that goes on into like happiness and family and getting a new partner and a lifestyle that they like, while this person over here is miserable. That's what that could be in like winning. And it's sort of like, you know, the devil doesn't pay is sort of like what this Queen of Swords, the devil is. It's just sort of like your attitude, your lifestyle, your worldview, your perception, and how you treat people does not pay. It may work for you in the short term. In the long term, it's shit. And so hopefully, like, it's looking like this person might have understood that. But what I am going to look at here is I want to know, right? I'll use our Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. I want to know who these people, like, what is the backstory behind these people? I got to know. Because, I mean, this sort of a thing doesn't just come out of nowhere. So let's see if we can't get some sort of idea about who these people are and why this situation is going on. Because this is quite interesting, at least to me. All right, who are these people to each other? All right, these people... The Queen of Pentacles, okay. And the Queen of Swords back out again. Oh my fucking God, look at that. Shut up. So I don't know if these people were friends. But I mean, if you think about that, right? Like, look at these, look at this. Look at these two. One of these people, right, like you can even see in their crowns and stuff, it's like one of these people is like wholesome and kind and nice and maybe saves their money and like grows things on their own, while this other person, this Queen of Swords, is like their crown is like pointy and they have like a mean castle in the background and their sword, and they're like way more cutthroat, and they just don't like, I don't know, it's just way more imposing, it's way more threatening. It's like these people's kingdoms were completely different. But what I'm talking about in a kingdom, right, is that these two people had utterly different lifestyles, utterly different worldviews, and utterly different ways of treating themselves and the people around them. Oh wait, I'm such a fucking idiot. That's the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. But I mean, we already had our Queen of Pentacles come out in the fucking thing. I'm so dumb. I'm sorry, y'all. So the Emperor. I don't know if these two were fighting over an emperor. The Nine of Pentacles. I don't know if these are sisters. These could be sisters, and like we got a father, and then it's sort of like the favored daughter. That could also be God, okay? Like the Emperor could be coming off as like this is like God's favorite, which it's Pentacles, so I would guess it's like the Queen. This is so Cain and fucking Abel right now. It's like God had a favorite and it wasn't that Queen of Swords. I don't know, this is so odd, but it's just like, this is who I am choosing to give my blessings based on how they are living their life. But I want to know, like, can we have something that ties these two together? I kind of wanted one, but it gave me three. All right. Knight of Wands, King of Pentacles, Six of Cups. This has either got to be a very close childhood friend, or it is a very, like, it's somebody who, like, became a lover, or, like, it's a childhood lover, or, like, I'm telling you, it's something like that. It's something like that. Once that Knight of Wands, but the thing is, if these people were lovers, they're showing up as, like, friends or, like, sisters or brothers. There was, like, an intense rivalry here that seems to be coming purely from whoever is being represented by that Queen of Swords. Our Emperor could also be a particular position in life that somebody was looking to occupy before another person, like over another person, and it didn't happen. It happened in the exact reverse. Uno reverse! All right, our Knight of Wands is the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Whoever these people were past lovers. There's something going the fuck on here with somebody was like somebody's lover. They were also their friend. And whoever the Queen of Swords person is, I'm telling you, that scenario that I told you with the breakup, it's like somebody like cheated on somebody else, but it was like specifically to hurt them because they did not like how blessed they were, despite being that person's lover or a very, very close companion or friend. I'm telling you though, this, like, with the Nine of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Five of Cups with that Knight of Wands, it seems like cheating, especially with this King and Queen of Pentacles. These people could have been a couple. These people could have been married at one point, but this is like somebody from the past. It's somebody from the past. And so whoever this King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords person is, they did what they did to our Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles person, the person who's just been living their fucking little life. They did it because they were mad at this person, essentially for being who they are. And for, like, life or the universe or whatever, giving them what it did based on who they were. That's what's up. And so I'm putting this all away. Tell me about this Queen of, like, what's going on with this person? Oh my God. So this person had a friend, a lover, both, that they were, like, they would have been benefiting off of their relationship. Like, I don't understand, but, like, whatever, this person here, the one who did whatever they did to sabotage the other person, sabotaged themselves, especially if these people were fucking married. Why would you do that when you're married to the person? When you are married to the person, their blessings become your blessings. I'm not even going to try and understand. You don't have to have been married to this person, though. It's just like there was some sort of extremely close relationship here. Five of Cups. Well, yeah, now they're set. And they did it. Look at that. They destroyed it. They created their own Five of Cups. They went, yeah, you know what, bloop. And look, like, their tail is around a Two of Cups, like, back here. I'm telling you, this person did something on purpose to, like, a friend or a lover or both of theirs. And it was like, I'm going to cheat on you, like, to make you feel like shit about yourself. And now I have this partner here, and we're going to, like, sail off and have this nice, wonderful life. And then they didn't. They didn't. Because the reason why the only reason why they sabotaged this person is essentially, like, their former partner was, like, too good. Sure. I don't know. I just... Five of Cups, Seven of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. So, I mean, it seems like this person maybe had lots of other options, or at least lots of other ideas or delusional beliefs that they would have been trying to act out for like a long period of time. Three of Pentacles, yeah. This person put whoever they were with into a classic third-party situation, specifically to hurt the other person, not because they were actually in love with somebody else or anything like that. It was specifically to hurt their partner. So regardless, even though this is very twisted, I don't care what that person did, they are still in, like, no matter, like, I know what's on top is like jealousy and anger and hurt and whatever. This person, no matter where they went, they're still in love with this person over here. That's just what that is. Because when you behave in that way, you are still centering that other person, no matter if you're with another. The only reason you're with that other person is because of whoever this is. This Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, whoever. The Sun. So this person felt that they had sunnier options elsewhere, that they like were pursuing for like a long time. Yeah, the Lovers. So this person went elsewhere. So I mean, but if they actually like fell in love, well, our Knight of Pentacles, it might be talking about, you know, it might be talking about this person getting like with other options and then their other person just moving on into a nice relationship. That could be what that means. Or this person actually just got with another long-term partner. So if that's the case, I don't really understand like what the big deal is. Ten of Cups, yeah, this person just moved on. They might have created a whole family somewhere else. But why are they in the Queen of Swords then? Oh, Nine of Swords. Okay. There we go. I was about to say, this doesn't make sense. Like, if they actually moved on into happiness, the Queen of Swords, like, all of this stuff with the devil makes no sense. So I was kind of waiting for it. I was like, well, what? Like, if this person actually, like, had a happy family, like, who cares? No. It did. Sabotage. Okay, this was all BS. This was delusional. It was for show. And like I'm telling you, unconsciously or consciously, this person did this to harm their partner, their past partner. And if that's the intention that you're creating out of, you cannot possibly have the Ten of Cups Lovers. You can't possibly have that. That's not real. That's not the energy from which you manifested. And so it can only, in fact, be the Three of Swords. The thing is, though, what might be going on here is that from the outside, it would look like this person moved on into the Ten of Cups, Sun, Lovers. That's what it might look like from the outside. On the inside, though, this person is Nine of Swords, Three of Swords, the Hermit. They have never felt more heartbroken and alone. Why? Because they're not actually in love with this person. They're actually in love with the person who they sabotaged. So, like I said, the pit that they created for their former partner, they fell into it. Oh my Lord, the tragedy. So let me go ahead and ask, why was this person so mad about their former partner? If like they're like, because it doesn't make sense, like that person's blessings would have been these, like especially if these two are married, their partner's blessings would have been their blessings as well. So why was this person angry? But like, why did this person feel the need to like do this? King of Swords, this person just might be that way. This person just might be someone who is prone to cutthroat shit, sabotaging themselves, sabotaging other people. Like, this might be the type of person where they feel like there can only be one on top of the mountain and it's going to be me. And that's going to extend even to their interpersonal relationships. And you can't have a happy marriage or a happy family with that mentality. Seven of Swords. This person's just like this. Unfortunately. The Fool. Stupidity. This person cut off their own nose to spite their face. All right. Has this person learned anything now that we have come full circle into this situation? Well, I mean, I got the Five of Swords. Whatever this deception was, you can see with this Five of Swords, it took out their own eye. We saw the Knight of Swords. It took their own arm. Five of Wands on this King of Swords. So, I mean, maybe, maybe not. King of Cups. They might have had a change of heart here. Can you tell me some more from this deck? Can you tell me some more about how we're ending at our Fool and the King of Cups? Because the Fool could have a double meaning of this person is now maybe finally moving into better energy for themselves and whatever relationships that they're going to have going forward, which would be fantastic. That's what I'm talking about. Mega happy timeline, mega happy ending. But I mean, this person, like, this would be this person's karma. Whatever they're experiencing in their new relationship that they created. I pray to God it's not a family, because in this Ten of Cups, there is like two people and a child, like two cats and a kitten. And I'm just like, please, like, ugh. Or hopefully, even if there is a child, like, hopefully that child is spared any, you know, passing down of trauma because of whatever this is. Death, this person has undergone some sort of transformation throughout this process. Ace of Wands, potentially we have something positive here. Seven of Wands. What is this Seven of Wands? The Seven of Wands is the Four of Pentacles. I don't know if they're defending some sort of position or some sort of money. The World. I don't know. I mean, they might have closed out a cycle of being so defensive and maybe like, because I mean, the Four of Pentacles can be like kind of stingy, and this is kind of like, I'm the only person who can have nice things with these strawberries. They might have closed out that cycle. Ace of Wands, Four of Cups, Queen of Cups. I don't know, this person, like I said, this person might go on, like, because it seems like they got involved with, like, one of their other options. I don't know, it seems like if this person learned from the situation that, like, they still, I mean, this person, you know, as a king or whatever, they might have other options here, fresh options with this Ace of Wands, Four of Cups, and they might pick like somebody that they actually have a lot of feelings for, because King of Cups, Queen of Cups, that's a match. So in going through whatever they went through with their former partner and this situation, closing out all of this stuff completely, heading into their own future, they're going to get into like an actual like loving relationship, probably King of Cups, Queen of Cups, which is positive. Hopefully that is the case. All right, so let us go ahead and see what is the most important thing that the collective can take from this message. And then we will go to our final advice outcome. And today we'll close with the most important words of the highest authority, of course. Like when I'm up here, I typically don't have Jesus and Bob with me because I'm being lazy. All right, the most important thing that the collective can take from this is, yeah, we are the star, or healing took place. If you were ever wondering about a person, like if that story sounded familiar to you in some capacity, whether you were our person who maybe was angry at a former partner and cheated and it kind of backfired on you, or whether somebody cheated on you, like wherever you find yourself in that tale, if it sounds familiar, you can know that healing is possible for both parties. Because I would say that, like, if you're more identified with that Knight of Pentacles person, that person looked like they had been perfectly content and happy. I mean, obviously they would have been hurt by their former partner doing this, but they moved on much, like, into actual happiness, it seemed like, much quicker than this other person did. And so they had already moved into healing. It's possible that, like, this person moved into healing as well. So, I mean, ultimately, everything worked out for the best. So if you were ever wondering about a person, and despite whatever relationship that you had with them, maybe you were like, you know what? The only reason why this person would have done this is if they were very, like, wounded on the inside, or, like, I don't know, like, I would, despite everything that's happened, I would like for that person to have the best sort of life that they possibly can. If you're ever wondering that, if you ever hoped for that for another person, that is likely what happened. Eventually, or it will happen for them. The Ace of Cups, yes, healing. This is all healing. Everybody's going on into their own happiness. Eight of Wands, probably very quickly. Six of Pentacles. The balance has been restored, okay? So it's likely, despite whatever happened between y'all two in the past, that y'all are both going to ultimately have very, very happy lives. It's looking like separately, I would guess, but let's go ahead and get the final advice outcome. This is a no. I have to go to the, okay. We need the fresh deck. All right, final advice outcome. I don't know, I kind of was liking dealing with my cat decks. Star and the Empress. Lovely. All right, the final advice outcome, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Okay, our Queen of Swords, I don't know, it just seems like things have worked out here. Things have ultimately worked out for the both of you. Two of Cups. Empress Hierophant. It's possible that, like, well, this is that force, this unseen force who's like your benefactor, whoever y'all are. But I mean, it's possible, like, y'all might already be in another relationship with somebody, or you will. That's possible as well. And then there's the Queen of Cups again, but Seven of Cups. So here's what it seems like. It seems like y'all are creating this right here. It's like, if this Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant, like, this is like high level commitment, family, like marriage, however that's gonna look for y'all. This is all, if it's not already here for you, this is coming into place if you more identify with the partner that was cheated on, right? The partner who did the cutthroat energy, who did the cheating, our Queen of Swords, they have their back to this. So this person will likely never come back into your life. But as this person goes into their own future, they are going to pick better options. Like, they're going to move into kind of maybe eventually their own version of this if this is what they want. But if they are dealing with options, they're going to be dealing with people who they actually care about. and who actually care about them, and they will be building happiness in their own way. So, can you tell me about, because this is, okay. It's not that this other person can't be in the collective, but this is majority. What I'm saying is this majority collective, and I'm getting like, yes. So this is going to be majority. Y'all are already in these, or is coming for you. And then this energy is somebody who was like surrounding you, or was still in your energy, who is now like passing through. But if you are more identified with this Queen of Swords, like our King of Swords energy, you will also be moving into happiness, because you will have already learned from this as well. So like I'm saying, everybody's having a good outcome here ultimately. I'm just looking at some details for the collective. You might have some options here within an existing community that you need to like consider. Whoa! The devil popped out. I mean, some of them are going to be good, some of them are going to be bad. But it almost sort of seems like maybe like you're thinking about your past stuff, right? If you're having like people present themselves to you as potential romantic partners, you're sort of wondering like, let me weigh these people, because like this was a close friend of mine, a close companion for a long time, and this happened, so I'm kind of like, I gotta like check and see like maybe if I can tell who's the devil and who's not. So this doesn't seem like a specific person yet. This seems like maybe multiple people who are arising out of a specific community, maybe that you're in or that you will move into. Page of Pentacles is Knight of Swords. Well, this doesn't seem, this is just talking about whoever this Hierophant is, whatever this Hierophant is, whether it's God, whether it's a force, whether it's something else, whatever that is going to continue to protect you. So, like, I would say choose wisely if you are choosing, like, partners or things, like, in the future or presently if you're entertaining people. Yes, of course, use discernment for this type of energy, but you're, like, protected. It's just, like, whatever this force is, it's, like, not going to let anything happen to you. Or rather, like, it's going to defend you. Yeah, it's sort of like, as long as you are listening to that thing, it's gonna seem like your intuition or whatever. That's like, that's kind of like the Holy Spirit or whatever. As long as you're listening to that, you will choose correctly. Yeah, and just stick to, because there's our little Knight of Pentacles here. There's our little Knight of Pentacles. And so it just seems like right now you are maybe creating this sort of life for yourself. You have people who are maybe approaching you out of like whatever this Ten of Pentacles community is. And it's sort of like, I don't know, things in general are going to be good for you. Yeah, what it seems like, collective, if you're more identified with this and you do have people approach you and it's sort of like maybe you don't even want to deal with people because of what happened to you in the past, it's sort of like I'm withholding from people who could be potential lovers of mine because of like this stuff. It's sort of like that's not going to happen to you again. This is completely, it's different people, it's a different situation, you're a different person, and you're under like heavy protection. So even if you are interacting with people, you're going to be able to tell. I don't think anybody's going to have any surprises for you. I would say like the only way you lose the game is if you don't play in this instance. Usually the only winning move is not to play in this instance. The only losing move is not to play. So go ahead and play, make new connections, and just let things happen with people, right? So they're saying, well, I can pull 3 more and then we're going to go ahead and close out. Because, I mean, it just seems like y'all are in process. Y'all are in process of, like, creating this. And it's just sort of, like, trying to reassure you that you've got something here, like, protecting you. It's like whatever, it's like you're moving into a completely new, like, successful phase in your life. And what I'm telling you is this Strength card and this Moon card is whatever this Hierophant is. Like you are like guarded on all sides, top, bottom, whatever. So if you really understand that, if you believe it, you're going to be able to move a lot more freely. So this is just reassuring you that it is okay to open up to whomever it is that is approaching you, because I'm not seeing any strong energies yet. I'm just seeing potential options here that you're going to be dealing with. But allow them to present themselves, allow things to unfold, and hopefully, like, maybe you do find somebody solid. Like, who knows? It is probably too soon to tell. So, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, let's go ahead and close out the read with the words, the perennial words of the highest authority. Happy painting, and God bless, my friend.